Hi, I'm Michelle, and it's February in Alaska on a beautiful snowy day. Let's do some yoga to celebrate our heart. It's a short practice, and taking care of yourself is one of the most important things you can do, and taking care of your heart as well, so that you have an unlimited supply of love to give to others. Here we are. Today's yoga will begin by standing up. We're going to center our feet down into the earth and we'll ground ourselves in mountain pose. So just make yourself as tall as you can, growing the crown of your head towards the sky, taking a deep breath. And as you exhale, exhale into this moment. Inhale, bringing a gentle awareness of all that's around you. Exhaling into the moment. One more time, mountain pose, because we have mountains all around us here and it's so beautiful. And settling into now. Now take your hands, put them to your heart, either hands on your chest or up here, and we're going to just do a little breathing movement. And it's important in my type of yoga, Hatha yoga, to marry the breath with the movement. So we're going to exhale together. And we'll inhale, our hands out wide. Exhale, hands together to the heart, centering on the heart. Inhaling up, reaching for the blue sky, and exhaling, hands down. You can breathe with your inhale, Ujjayi breath, exhale, constricted. Inhale, hands go up slowly. Exhale, gathering the love that's around you, bringing it to heart. Inhaling out one more time, taking up some space and bringing it back to the heart. And there we are. We're going to do some forward folds, and from there we'll start with some sun salutations. So again, we'll marry the breath to the movement. So inhaling up, reach, 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 gently bending the knees, extending the spine, and softly coming forward. Not too much. Just take a moment to take a breath here, inhaling, flattening your back. Exhaling, letting the head come towards the ground. Generous bend in the knees and the shoulders, soft. Inhale, rolling up, matching the amount of breath with the amount of movement. Pausing, exhaling slowly down. Inhaling, flat back, chin tucked. Exhale towards the ground. Inhaling, coming up to the sky, reaching your fingers, reaching. And last of our dynamic forward folds. This time we'll hold it. So lift your toes and settle your feet, press your feet into the ground, bend your knees, and just let your spine grow a little bit longer. Feel the space between the vertebrae grow. No pain at any point. If anything hurts, just back off. Do what's right for your body, because you really can hurt yourself in yoga if you overstretch. And like I always say, breathe and find that edge. And your body is different from my body, and it's different from what it was yesterday or will be tomorrow. Okay, one more, settling. Let all of your breath settle. And then engage in your abdominal muscles and roll up slowly, tucking your chin, coming back into mountain pose. Now we're going to do some sun salutations. And the first set, we'll do 3 sets of 2, so that's 6 total. The first set will be slower. We won't worry so much about the breath. We'll just do it with some guidance so that you can find out what's going on. And like always, if something isn't right, modify it. You can do cat-cow instead of down-dog, or if your body's more, you're used to a more advanced practice, you can add that. But let's just keep our basic Surya Namaskara. So again, we'll start with our hands in our heart and our focus at our heart as well. We'll take a deep breath, exhaling together. And inhale with a smile on your face, giving thanks for the sun, whether you can see it or not. Exhaling down, hands on either side of your toes, generous bend in the knees, soft neck and shoulders. Shift your weight to your right because your left leg's going to come up and come back behind you. You can keep it in a high lunge or drop the knee down and put the foot flat. Now think about your chest coming forward as your heart moves forward. Then we'll bring the right leg back, toes together, fingers wide, and we'll exhale up into down dog. Pushing through the hands and the feet, softening through the neck and the shoulders, still having that bend in the knees. And then we'll look forward and the knees will come down, kissing the earth. And the elbows tuck in, chin, knees, and chest. And then settle your tummy down. And inhale a very baby, gentle yoga cobra. So you can even lift your hands up. That's how much you're letting your back do the work, not cranking on your neck. Now we'll come back up, hands and knees, transitioning into downward dog. Finding length as the hip creases go towards the ceiling and the head is between the arms, maybe, if that's right for your body. Then look up. You can come back down on your knees. Left foot will come forward between the hands into a low lunge. Think about, again, moving from your heart, so your heart is forward. The shoulders roll back and down. And you just take a moment to settle in. The knees generally over the ankle. And then we'll turn our foot and bring that right foot up to join the left in a forward fold as we sigh and exhale. Everything letting go. Now think about your heart moving forward as you engage your abs, coming up and reaching. Little gentle arch coming back, hands again to the heart. Now we'll do the right side, the same thing. Inhaling up and slowly reaching forward, exhaling down, engaging the tummy muscles. Head comes towards the floor. Shift your weight to your left foot, lift your right foot up, and the right foot's coming back into that low lunge. And again, chest is forward, chin slightly tucked, looking up. Then coming back into another downward dog. We will extend and find length with a gentle bend in the knees. Knees coming forward into that knees, chest, and chin. And as we settle in to a cobra, another very baby gentle cobra, tucking the chin. Think about the top of your head coming forward and up slightly. Turn the toes, gently come up into a down dog. Once again, spreading the fingers and toes, pushing through the hands and the feet, looking up, and then inhaling the right leg up, right knee forward into a low lunge. Again, think about creating space between your neck and your ears. Turn the toe under, step forward to forward fold. Exhale it all down, and then inhale up to the sky with the hands, slight extension in the back, and again, hands coming down to Namaste, right at the heart center. That was our first set. We will do this 2 more sets, so a little bit more of a flow here. Inhaling up, exhaling, letting go, down. Inhaling, left leg back, chin forward. Exhaling, right leg back, down dog. Inhaling, coming into our cobra. And exhaling, turning the toes, downward dog. Look forward, inhaling the left leg forward. Exhaling the right leg forward, fold. And slowly, with the breath, coming up. And exhale down. You might go a little slower or a little faster. We're starting again, this time on the right side. Exhaling, hands down to the floor. Inhaling the right leg gracefully back in a dance. And exhaling the left leg back, hips high, downward dog. Inhaling, knees, chest, and chin. You can do up dog here if that's more comfortable, or stay in your cobra. Pushing up into a down dog. And then looking forward, comes forward. Exhaling, right leg forward. And coming up. And hands back to heart. This time, inhale the hands up and just concentrate on your heart as you exhale down. Feel your heart moving down. Inhale the left leg back, feel the heart moving forward. Exhale, move, feel the heart moving between your arms. Inhaling down into a gentle cobra, maybe a little higher now. Exhaling, push up strong into down dog. Inhaling left leg forward. Feeling the energy, moving the heart. Breathing in the love as you inhale up and exhale down. This might be the last one, we'll see. Inhaling the hands up, exhaling down. Inhaling the right leg back, moving continuously in a graceful dance. Exhaling back into down dog. Inhaling, knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. Exhaling, strong down dog. Inhaling, right leg forward. Feeling a little looser as the heart continues to be our focus. And finally, slowly coming up and giving thanks. We'll take a moment to feel the effects of that. Close your eyes. See if you can hear your heart and feel your heart. And see if you can just feel the energy around you. Okay, so now we're going to do some standing poses. I've got the triangle. So you can stand sideways to your mat, facing the long edge, and step your right foot forward, left foot back, not too far, and put your hands on your hips and think about rotating your inner thighs out so that your knee comes out and is opened up. Your hands on your hips, and then feel, you could even bend your knees a little bit and extend up, feeling your spine grow long with its natural curves. And then you can do some dynamic warm-ups into our triangles. So we're going to go over right hand. It might be opposite of what you're seeing, but I'm not going to mirror. So right hand over right foot, we're going to inhale and exhale. Forward, forward, forward. Doesn't matter how far you go. Inhale back, exhale, hi Mr. Magpie, or Miss Magpie. And this time a little bit. Inhale, coming up, and exhaling, coming down. This time, drop your right hand towards your right shin, your right knee, or maybe your right ankle. Take your left hand and put it on your left hip and sort of pull that hip back, like there's a wall behind you and you're trying to sort of flatten your shoulders and your back against it. And then if you need to, keep that little soft bend for your balance, and inhale your left arm up to the sky. You can look at it if that's comfortable. Sort of drop and loosen your left shoulder. Take a deep breath, and with this next exhale, drop an inch or two, not too much, keeping the core engaged. It's not how far down you go, it's about honoring where your body is today. And this being up high is a very, very good alignment. If you're down more, this may be comfortable and your hips go back. If that's how you're used to it, that's fine. But if you can keep this, so you feel the stretch through your side body, you can even extend the arm and soft shoulders. One more deep breath together, looking up and then engaging the core, coming up and back to center. We'll just see how you can go and see how your body feels, the right side versus the left side. And you hear your heart. Can you listen to your heart? Now let's put our left leg out, left toes pointing towards the short edge of the mat. The right foot maybe comes back just a little bit. Nice long stretch. Again, opening up like you're put your hands on your inner thighs and kind of open this rotation to keep your knees protected, and maybe even a slight bend to them. Okay, shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, forward. I have a really pretty magpie here behind me. I think maybe wanting some food. I feed the corvids to my neighbor's chagrin. Coming up and down. This time, the third time, drop that hand wherever it may be. Right hand on the right hip, soft knees, slightly micro bend, and right arm can reach up wherever is comfortable. It may be back, maybe all the way up. And think about your left shoulder, loosen it as you engage your abdominal muscles. So much to think about. And think about your heart. Think about the love in your heart. Think about pressing that right shoulder back and the right hip back. Maybe sink a little bit with this next exhale, but not too much. Pressing open with the heart opening, sort of turning slightly up towards the ceiling. And engaging the muscles, coming up and closing the posture. Trikonasana triangle is wonderful for your heart, for opening the shoulders and the hips and balancing as well. Okay, we can do a little chair, forward fold, and down dog series. Another little flow. Oh, we've got a raven here too. Hi. Okay, we're going to bend the knees and inhale up and exhale. Hips come back, sitting in that imaginary chair. Hands are wherever is comfortable. Might be straight up, it might be a little more forward. Engaging the glute muscles, pressing like you're pressing a block together in between your knees, and then widening and broadening through the low back and the hips. A lot to think about here. Chin can be slightly tucked, and we'll inhale coming up on the toes and down. Hands can come back like we're flying. We'll do a little hummingbird variation up on the toes. And then back, hands up into chair. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up on the toes. Exhaling back like we're skiing down a mountain. Tuck, going fast. Hands can be back or continuing up. But if they're back and you want to try another little hummingbird variation, you can play with your balance. And coming up, building a little bit of strength. And then we'll do chair. One more time, we'll go into our flow. Chair, forward fold. Couple breaths. Try to see if you can extend a little bit with the hips up. Just a micro bend. Work a little bit in the gentle stretch of the hamstrings, but again, no pain, just the edge of what you're feeling. And then we're going to go into down dog again. So we'll come back, step into down dog. And we'll hold down dog for 3 or 4 breaths. I don't know if you can see the crows, but they're having a little party in my deck. And continue to breathe, feeling connected with your fingers to the earth, feeling connected with your feet. Maybe walking those heels down, feeling the stretch. One more deep and complete breath. Exhaling, sigh it out. And then coming down, we'll do a little vinyasa. Coming down, up, back up. And then stepping the right and the left. And coming back up. Oh, hello, crows. And into chair again. Be protective of your knees, so maybe lift up your toes a little bit. And just feel a little strength building. Coming up with the inhale as always, and exhale down. Okay, we just have a couple more for the heart since this is a very quick practice. We're going to do Cobra and Anahatanasana or puppy pose. So let's slowly and gracefully, it's how you move, moving with love, coming down into the Cobra again. And this time, maybe we'll just do a Sphinx instead. This is a lovely way to ground. Elbows are under the shoulders, fingers are wide, toes are long, flat on the ground. Breathe in and let your shoulders move away from your ears ever so slightly. Tuck that chin. It's not cranking on your neck. Tuck the chin just a little bit so you can feel that connection of your spine as it curves up. Get a little compression in the lower back, mid-back. But we don't want the compression in the neck. We want it long. As you breathe a few more breaths, see how it might change with time. Can you relax your hips? Can you relax your shoulders? Can you breathe in and focus on your heart? Okay, now we're going to go and move back into puppy pose. So you can just come down and take a moment to surrender to the mat here, and a moment of melting. Just like my granddaughter melts my heart. You can melt your heart into your mat. Think of someone you love, someone that makes you smile. And now we're going to counteract any little compression you might feel in your lower back by getting up onto our knees, trying to have the knees come up over the hips. And this one can be pretty intense. Some people put their hands way out and come down and just keep the fingers up. That's a lot for me. If you need to get a block or a pillow, or use your hands like this, just to, if this avoids any pain. Or you might be able to just soften your shoulders so there's just that edge of a stretch in your shoulders. Forehead might come down to the earth. And you feel a gentle stretch in your shoulders, in your chest, maybe even a little bit in your hips. And you feel your lower back doing the counter stretch to the cobra that we did. You might even just try raising your belly up a little and tucking the tailbone ever so slightly to get more length. Or let it sway down like cat-cow. Feels kind of good getting a different stretch by moving the tailbone up and down like a little puppy. If this doesn't feel good, then find a way to make it feel good. Keep focusing on that person or place or event that makes you smile and it melts your heart. One more deep breath. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come back. And we are ready for our last two poses, which will be a gentle side twist. So come on down, hands out in a T, knees up to the chest, and then over to one side. Deep breath. Melt your shoulders down. 3 breaths here. And then coming back up and over to the other side. 3 deep shoulder melting, back relaxing, heart opening breaths. One more. Big sigh. And then now we're in our last pose, the most important pose. We'll do a mini shavasana. My time's valuable. I want to get out. Your time is valuable, but just taking a moment to feel the surrender. Taking a body scan from your toes to your nose. Any areas that feel tight, relax them. Now, if this is this hard on your back, you can always have your knees up in this wide knee bending shavasana. Feet are wide, knees are together. But if your back feels good, just tuck your shoulders under and commit to a moment of stillness and 30 seconds of silence. Now bring your awareness back into your body, back into your heart. Turn your corners of your cheeks up in a smile. And bring your hands overhead in a stretch. And then slowly gather your knees together and turn to your favorite side. And slowly push yourself up. And that was my Valentine's gift to you. So namaste, kindness, compassion, and joy for yourself and those around you.